We live, baby, we live.
Yo, that's good, man.
What's good? What's good, everybody? What's
We
good,
here,
live
baby.
podcast? We back. We back for
We back.
episode 8. Man, this is crazy, bro. We've been
Eight.
on a crazy run, bro. This is episode 8, bro.
Every
Hey,
week,
we
bro. We
locked
just been
in,
grinding,
bro. We
bro.
locked
We
in.
grinding, bro.
Oh, bro. But yeah,
We're
it's your
talking about
host,
we grinding.
Weeze. We got Diddy.
Dated it on. You feel me? Let's do it, man.
Indeed. So
How's
first thing,
your day today, bro? How's your day today? How's your day today?
hey, I had a great stream today, bro. Today been a
Bro,
pretty
every
smooth day.
single time, bro.
Bro, it's always like I don't
Smooth
know.
day.
These streams just been everything just been going smooth lately, bro. Like
It go. It's how it
it's
flow. You feel me?
yeah.
That's how it gotta be, though.
How about you?
That's facts. It's W. Smooth day, you know what I'm saying? Calm down, work now. Bro, the weather here is cold,
Oh yeah, it's
bro.
cold over here too. I ain't gonna
It's
lie.
cold up here, bro. Nice wind. Oh, it's cold over here?
Indeed,
Yeah, that's
chilly
fine.
as
That's fine.
freak.
That's cool. Yeah,
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 that's
I
fire.
already know. But what's the chat about today, man? What's the you feel me?
So first thing,
What's
I'm
moving
gonna go
today?
ahead and ask you, bro, because it's the first
Let
question.
me
I
know.
gotta ask you the first question, but is why do we fear peace
So,
but crave chaos? Like why?
hmm, okay. This is the thing. This is oh, I like this one. This one of the ones.
This one of the ones for
So
sure.
we fear peace because peace comes with losing a lot. You feel me?
Mm,
Peace comes with things that you're not used to. You feel me? Peace comes with like what we talk about, that uncomfortable position. You feel me?
yeah.
And chaos is what everybody's just doing. Chaos is the normal. Chaos is the, oh, this person doing this, so I want to do it. This person doing that, so I want to do it. You feel me? Chaos is that. But
Facts.
like we really just hurt ourselves, not really finding that peace. And the chaos is an addiction. You feel me? It grabs into us. It sucks us in and makes us want more and more and more and more. So we 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 fear peace because peace comes with losing a lot. We fear peace because peace comes with things you're not used to. You feel me?
Yeah.
And and when people in that situation, they just fold. People just fold. So it's like I don't think it's like we fear it. It just fold when it comes. That's what I feel about it. It just fold.
That's
What
right.
about you though? Why do we fear peace?
I feel like first I want to go way back. So if we think about this, I want to say like starting in the garden. You know what I'm saying, with Adam and Eve. It's like it seems like
Okay.
chaos kind of human nature. How we talked about in a previous video about things being human nature. I feel like chaos is human nature only because as us humans we're so smart up here. We got a brain up here that we're so curious about most things. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
peace. Like if think about it, we start chaos. It's not necessarily that we have to lose things, because if you think about it, if you never had to gain chaos in the first place, you would just be at pure peace, right? So I feel like
Mhm.
because it's our nature for us to be curious, for us to create some type of chaos because of sin and stuff like that. But I feel like that's a reason that us as humans, we just naturally go for the chaos because we're always so curious about what's next, not necessarily knowing what's gonna happen. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, we just choose to be at
Yeah.
chaos and stuff like that instead of peace, because peace is simple. Being at peace, like we
Mhm.
talked about in a previous live as well, being at peace is the easiest thing to do because you don't do much at peace.
Sure.
But because, like I
That's
said,
fact.
because we want to do so much things, we curious about this and that. We always looking around. Like for example, like think about it. When we all kids, our parents, what they tell us in the grocery store: don't touch nothing. And what do?
Don't touch nothing.
Well, here we go, touching
Facts.
stuff, grabbing on the stuff. Mom,
That's
can I get this? She just told you don't touch nothing. But because we want to touch things,
that's,
we're curious on why. I feel like that's where we create some of that chaos. You know what I mean?
that's deep. I got a
Yeah.
question though about that. Can you find peace through chaos?
Mm.
Like, do you gotta go through the chaos to find peace?
I feel like if you're in the storm, I feel like you gotta just finish through and get to the other side, because it's always brighter on the other side as long as you get through the storm. But most people, like you said, most people don't keep going through the storm. Most people stop. Most people just get stagnant and they get comfortable in the storm, and then that's when they feel like their whole world is bad. They feel like everything around them is bad because it's that chaos. But with peace comes with positivity. So it's like I feel like once you're more positive about your life, you're more positive, you think more positive, chaos doesn't really get involved, because you point out the negative things, the chaos things. You're like, okay, I shouldn't do that. Like, that's not gonna make me feel better as a person. That's not gonna help the next person. Like me doing this or that. I feel like it just comes with like positivity. Like we gotta change our mindsets up before we can even.
It's a mindset thing.
Yeah. So I got a question for you.
That's deep. Yes, sir.
Like when you went through that, kind of like the same question you just asked me, but when you were in the storm, how did you get through it? Like at a point in your life where you was in the storm.
Yeah, so during the storm, this might bother me. Like during my phase, during my storm, was like it wasn't like it was hard. It wasn't like it was chaos. I just fell in love with like the worldly distractions. You feel me? So I wasn't like comfortable. It wasn't hard on me. I was just in the wrong thing. So like chaos isn't always hard. Chaos isn't always like what people make it. Chaos could just be distractions. You feel me? So for me, I think my chaos phase was just a phase of distractions, a phase of doing the wrong things, a phase of hurting people, a phase of partying, a phase of like the wrong habits. So for me to realize my phase was the biggest thing, was like a phase of like, yo, you're doing the wrong thing. And then to get out of the phase, I had to put myself in a position where it's like, I know wrong, so let me not do wrong no more. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people know wrong, but it's okay to them, so they continue to do wrong. And I think the biggest thing for me was I had to learn that like what you're doing isn't right and it's not helping you in no way.
Right.
At the end of the day, you got to go home and you still in the same mindset. So how you better yourself? So at some point, to get to my chaos phase, I had to realize I'm wrong and start doing right. And I'm not gonna lie, it didn't change overnight. It didn't happen in a day, but that's the whole part. It's a journey.
Yeah.
So you gotta love the journey. You gotta enjoy the journey, and thank God that I'm coming close to the you feel me, end of the storm. You feel me?
Yeah.
For sure. I ain't gonna lie. Thank God for that.
I feel like it's.
But I got a question.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
There you go. You can talk. You can speak.
Ask your question. I was finna just yet.
All right. I was gonna say, what was the hardest part through the storm? What was the hardest part through the chaos? What was the phase where it was like you were deep in? It's the sunken part, the bottom of the bottom.
I feel like the bottom of the bottom, like the bottom of the bottom for your chaos, it usually isn't even a thing. It usually isn't chaos that's visible to you. You know what I'm saying? It's usually chaos that goes up in here, for me, especially. So when I had chaos and I had a lot of going on, my deepest level was a point where I, in my mind, was at a point where it was like, why am I even alive? Like, what am I doing with my life? Those are the deep moments. Those are the like bottom moments, because at that point you're just damn near like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why am I alive? Like, you don't really want to be here. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta, like, once I found God and I started learning more, is like when I kind of got into my purpose, you know what I'm saying? And I started to realize like why I wanted to be alive, why I wanted to do things, why I needed to do things, because we only get this one life. Like, if I would have just ended myself there, it was like, you know what I'm saying, we wouldn't be where we at. So it's like in those moments you kind of just it's either you figure out a way or you get stuck there, and you just, a lot of people they don't keep living, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like those are the deep moments, and to push through is like you have to find a reason why to stay alive. You got to find a reason why you want to keep pursuing or keep going in life. You know what I'm saying? Why does God keep waking you up? Those are questions that, you have to ask yourself every day, because I feel like a lot of people go through their day just going through their day, whatever, not even thinking about why am I alive? Like, what's the purpose? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like once you question those things, that's when you really can look in other areas of in your life and like realize like, okay, what do I need to do here? What do I need to do there? Like, how can I get my life together? And that's kind of something I had to go through. It's those important questions, those little questions that nobody asks themselves. You know what I mean? So it's like little questions like that.
Facts.
Like I said, like we talked about curiosity. So even with chaos, like sometimes you just need that curiosity just to always ask yourself questions. Be curious. Ask yourself questions. Don't always ask other people because other people might not know. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta ask yourself, and you'll. Sometimes the answer just comes up, or you ask God, and the answer literally,
Yeah,
like the answer will come to you. You will literally get the answer,
that's that.
and you'll be like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense." You know what I'm saying? But I feel like for me, it
Yeah.
was, yeah, like I definitely had to switch my mindset and think differently, bro. How about you? Like, what was your middle chaos moment? Like when
My
was you
my
at
lowest moment,
yeah,
like
your lowest moment?
I think my lowest moment where was when I was just like partying every night, like wake up, party, wake up, party, wake up, party. And it's like it just became like what am I like you saying like what am I doing? What's my purpose? Like there's no way my whole life I'm meant to party. And like the phase I'm in right now is like my whole life I'm not meant to work. Like I hate work. Like as much as I do it because I have to do it, but I'm coming to that phase like this work stuff is not for me. Like I can't work the rest of my life. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like I got to do something. You feel what I'm saying? So but like this is the beauty behind all of it. Like answer your question. My lowest
no, you
moment
good.
was partying, 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 partying. But the beauty behind all of that is like you find like another level of yourself. Like you get so
Mm,
deep and you be like, dang, like this not for me no more. And you just level up. But we don't realize we level up. We know why we don't realize we level up? Because we don't enjoy the moment. We don't enjoy the hard times of dang, I gotta work every day or dang, I'm hard like we shouldn't be partying every night, right?
all right.
But I'm gonna keep it a thou wallet. When I was partying, I had a fun time partying. I enjoyed it, and I look back and I say, like I lived that life. You feel me? And I'm not ashamed of it because it made me who I am now. Now I don't want to get the urge to party. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's facts.
So I think the big you see. So I think the biggest thing is like we don't enjoy the moments. You feel me? We just, man, I'm done with that shit, or I don't want to do this no more. And then we just get down on ourselves. We try to figure ways to get rich, or we figure out ways to avoid it rather than just enjoying it. You feel me? Like life is a book. This life is a test. So let it go one by one. You can't how we say you can't be broke and be rich tomorrow.
All right.
Like how we talking about it for me, it's a process, it's a journey. So the most beautiful thing about all the chaos and all the storms is that you get to experience and learn off of it. People don't want to learn off of it, and then when they don't learn off of it, it just eats them up.
So I got a
You
question.
got to be a student. Always be a student through everything.
That's
Yes, sir.
facts. So when you were like how did you get out the like party mindset? Because you know a lot of people still party to this day that we even know. Some people still party every single day, every
Yeah.
weekend. So how did you get out of that situation? Like how did you just say, you know what, this is like no more. You know what I'm saying? Like how did you what came to your mind and how did you think in that moment?
I found my purpose. I found my
Mm,
purpose, and me partying wasn't aligned with my purpose. I think a lot of people who party, a lot of people who do all those things, they're just doing it because they're not lost. I'm not gonna say they're lost. They just don't know their purpose. They don't understand the value they can have on other people's life. So I think for me it was just pretty much like understanding what I'm placed on earth for. And I wasn't placed on earth to party. I wasn't placed on earth to smoke. I wasn't placed on earth to do all these worldly things. You feel me? So from personal experience, I think once I found my purpose in this life, and then I kind of just realized like it's the same thing every night. It's the same thing every day. Like you go to a party, you talk to one or two girls, and then you go back home. You go to
yeah.
a party, you smoke, chill with the guys, go back home. And it just kind of got like it just wasn't pleasing no more. It wasn't the same. It was just like all right, it's dead now. It just became dead now. And then once that happened to me, it was like okay, like what's the next step in life? So I was always searching for answers. I think that's something too. Like a lot, people don't search for answers. Always search, always learn, always look out. And
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, for sure, it was just yeah. That's really what it was. Finding my purpose. Once I found my purpose, and like I was talking about other day, like everything has to be on a balance beam. You feel me? Like it can't be too much or it can't be too little. You feel me? You want everything to align with your purpose. So partying and all that clubbing stuff doesn't align with my purpose.
I like that you.
Because like say for example, like
Nah, go ahead, go ahead.
you good, you good.
Oh, I was about to say, I like
Say,
that
like say
you.
for example, like nah, you good. You good. My fault, my fault. I'm done. You got it. You got it.
No, you good.
My
Hey,
fault.
man, go ahead, finish, bro. Finish. I got you, bro. I'm gonna remember the question.
Yeah, my fault. Yeah, yeah. Remember that question. So like 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 say for example, right? We doing all this podcast, this motivational stuff, and all these things, and then we go out and somebody see us smoking, you feel me, or somebody see us drinking, they gonna look at us differently. They're like, yo, like you was just on podcast telling people not to smoke and not to drink, and you doing that, you feel me?
Yeah,
So I think the life I want to live and the life I want to live, partying and smoking doesn't align with it.
lime.
So I had
Yeah.
to kick it out, and it was easy. It was easy for me, feel me, because I understood my purpose. So. You know what I'm saying? You can go what you were saying, my bro.
So I was gonna say I like that you said purpose. Like purpose kind of brought you out of that because I feel like a lot of people like purpose and alignment. Like I feel like a lot of people know, like for example, like you knew that the parties and stuff wasn't for you. I feel like a lot of people know it but
Yeah,
don't question it. You know what I'm saying? Like it comes to a lot of people's mind that they shouldn't be doing something, but then they don't question it or they
what they
don't act
do.
on it. And something I recently like heard and it kind of just changed my perspective on everything I thought about was like think about it like this, like God opens the door for you but you have to walk through it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's
that's
it's
deep.
it's not so much that God has to pull you through the door. It's God opens the door. Like he lets you know like this is not for you. You get moments where you feel like this isn't for you. You know this isn't for you. It's like he's opening the door for other things, for opportunities for you to leave this and go somewhere else and do something else. But since we don't walk through the door sometimes, like take action on leaving a party, take action on not going to no more parties, take action on what God is telling us to do. We kind of just, it's like God
Yeah,
standing at the door waiting for us, and it's like us looking at the door being like, God, that's you, nah, and just turning around, you know what I'm saying? So it's like we
that's
gotta
deep.
we gotta you know what I'm saying, keep walking through the door. Sometimes God opens up a door for you to leave a certain situation. Like maybe parties ain't for you, maybe, you know what I'm saying, going out ain't for you, maybe something bad happened to the point where you even know yourself like this not what I should be doing no more, let me go find something else to do, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, bro, it's all about
But
purpose,
you know
bro.
this. But this is the thing. Like we have such a loving and powerful God, right? Like he will give us multiple signs, like sign after sign after sign after sign. And the thing is, like people be like, oh God, why did you do this to me? You didn't see the first sign. You feel me? So God wants you out of it. Like He wants you out of that stage. He wants you out of the phase. And you denied him time after time after time after time. And when things get really, really hard, people question God rather than just saying, God help me. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And once you question him, you're not thinking about the signs that he first showed you. Like when you was partying and the club got shot up. You're not thinking about that. You feel me? You're not thinking about when you driving drunk and almost get in a car accident. You feel me? Like he gives us signs clear as day, but we think it's punishments. We think it's like supposed to hurt. We think it's like it hurts us. But why
Facts.
why would God ever punish us? Like we have a loving and forgiving God, so why would He punish us? You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I like that you said that. Like we do get signs, but people don't take the signs how they should take the signs. They take the signs as
Mm-hmm.
punishment, or they take the signs as God doesn't love me, or they take something like, why would you do this? You feel me? When it's not like that. He just wants, he loves you so much, he wants you to come to him. You feel me?
Facts.
He put so much pressure on you where he forces you to come to him because you didn't accept the first 5, 10 signs. And I really do
Facts.
think that's what happened to me. Like, it's crazy as it sounds, I really do think I was just like strangled. Like, come here, you feel me?
Like it's like he strips you of
And I, and
everything
I'm,
that
I'm
you once
so.
knew.
Mhm.
You get too
That's
many
fact.
signs,
That's
like you
deep. I like that. That's
said.
deep.
We get so many signs and we just don't take action on it. So God says, you know what? We're gonna strip everything from you, and that's when people start blaming
Yeah.
God when it's not God's fault. It's like God gave you chance after
Yeah.
chance. It's like God
Yeah,
gave you
thoughts
chance
came
after
in. Thoughts
chance.
came in.
Don't let like don't let it bring you down. Don't let it question God. You know what I'm saying? Because God is doing nothing but preparing us, helping us for our next season. Maybe He wants you to get out of
Yeah,
that
that's deep.
situation so your next season of life is way better. Your next season of life, you can be abundant. You know what I'm saying? And all these different things, but you have to let go of. We've been
Yeah,
saying this almost every week. You gotta let go of what you holding on
gotta let
to.
it go, bro.
You know it's not good. You
And I
gotta
like
let go.
I like that you said that because the next season is way better than last season. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And then the season after next season, when like life only gets better when you follow His word. Like
Exactly.
life only, and the thing is, like this is how I feel about it. Honest and truth, like I switched my mindset. Like the goal isn't earth. You feel me? The goal is heaven, right?
Exactly.
So once you do everything to make it to heaven, the afterlife when you die, that life is 10 times better. So my mindset nowadays, be like, bro, I'm trying to go to heaven. Like I'm gonna live to get to heaven, and because
Mm-hmm.
that's the best life. So that's the best season. So
Yeah.
like is your best season. So you want to work and get to that
Lagging
last season. Feel what I'm saying? I like that you said that. Oh, I'm lagging.
just a little bit. It's like skipping.
Hold on, let me connect the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
My fault. I just got connected to my Wi-Fi.
You good. You good.
But you know what I'm saying, that last season, the best season, and we overlook the real goal in life. Like the real goal in life is to make it to heaven. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That's the real goal, bro. You gotta live it. You gotta live to make it to heaven. And once you do that, life get easy. Ain't gonna lie to you.
That's facts. That's facts. I'm finna go ahead and ask you the next question. Going into our next topic, it's gonna be:
Yes, sir.
are you stressed or are you self sabotaging? I kind of don't know how to ask it. Like, do you want to separate these questions or do you want to just answer it as it is? Like, are you stressed? It says, are you stressed
No,
or are you self sabotaging? Actually, that's calm. You can answer that. You want to answer that?
it's as it is. It's as it is. You feel me? Yeah, it's as it is. You self sabotaging. You feel me? You getting down on yourself. You're not understanding your worth. You questioning yourself, and when you're doing all that's self sabotage. You feel me? And I'm gonna bring up the females because most females do it. You feel me? Like they get out of a hard relationship and they be like, oh man, I wasn't pretty enough or I wasn't good enough for him, and you self sabotage yourself. Like you're a queen. You feel me? You're above all. You feel me? You're the one that is selected to breed us. You feel me? You're the one selected to raise us. So I think most people self sabotage themselves rather than stress because stress is within you. Like we always say, stress is within you. What you make your situation. So if you want to make your situation stressful, what is it gonna be?
Yeah,
Feel me?
I agree.
So how do you feel about that? I like that. That's a deep question.
Are you stressed or are you self sabotaging? So for me, I felt like, when we say we stressed, I feel like it's more so, like you said, self sabotaging, man. It's all a mental thing at the end of the day as well, bro. Like everything you tell yourself, like when you say you stress, like I've never had a moment where I think I felt stressed. You know what I'm saying? But if I had to describe it, I guess it would be for somebody that's like, always, let's say somebody that works a lot of jobs. Let's go there. Let's say somebody got
Mm,
two, three jobs. They got to take care of their family. I've never been in any situations to feel like pure stress. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they got a job. Maybe they, you know what I'm saying? They rent is due. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they on the verge of being kicked out. They got kids. They got multiple jobs. Let's say like
yeah,
there. So if you are stressed there, that I feel like that's real stress. You know what I'm saying? That's real stress when
yeah,
you have to, when you worrying about providing, like when your kids is on the verge of getting took from you. That's real stress. But I feel like what most of us go through is just self sabotage and it's self doubt. Like you said, like it's just telling yourself that you can't do things and do things like all that is just negative self-talk. So if you talk more positive, like, bro, we say this dang near every time, bro. Talk more positive about yourself. Tell yourself you love yourself. Tell yourself you look good. You know, love on yourself. It's really just the love on yourself, and that'll allow you to not self-sabotage. But when you self-sabotaging, it's most likely coming from things you think you're stressed about, but whole time it's just you. You know what I'm saying? It's just you on the inside. Like, you feel like you're stressed. Like, think about it. We was in school. People was like, oh, I'm stressed about schoolwork. No, you're not stressed about schoolwork. You're just self-sabotaging because you can do the schoolwork. You had plenty of time to do the schoolwork. You just was on your phone scrolling all day. You know what I'm saying? So you're self-sabotaging
That's
instead
deep.
of
That's deep.
instead of actually being stressed, because technically you're not stressed. You're not even working on your assignment. You just doing other things and then trying to do it last minute. That's when you stress yourself out. But technically it's self-sabotage because you waited so late to do it. So it's always, I feel like it's always self-sabotage first, and then it becomes stress over time if you let it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you
That's
nip it
deep.
down in the bud in the instant, it don't become self-sabotage. Then you don't end up being stressed. You be at peace because you like, all right, I already did it. It is what it is. I ain't got to worry about nothing else the rest of the day. But if you wait to do it, and now you got to wait, or you got an hour or 2 hours before your test due, you know what I'm saying? That's when you self-sabotage. That's when you stress yourself. But if you would have did it this morning, you good. You ain't stressing. You ain't got nothing going on. So I feel like we self-sabotage first, and then stress comes after we, like, you know what I'm saying, don't do it. And we start thinking about it more and more. So I got a
And
question.
I want to go back to wait. I want to go back to a point you said because it was so beautiful that you said it. The part where it's the family, like you got to provide for your family. Let me tell you about that. Like that stress is. I don't think. I mean, that's
Talk to me.
beautiful stress. Like stressful moments like that get you through a lot. You feel me? Because
That is true.
like when you stress out, you go get it. Like you go harder. You feel me? So for people who stress like that, those are situations from God. For me, like, and I like that you said that because he, like, how we was talking about just now, like, he put you in situations where you're forced to go get it and you're forced to go rely on him.
Yep.
You feel me? And who wouldn't want to rely on him? So I think stress like that is the best form of stress because it's beautiful. It's divine beauty behind it. You feel me?
Yeah.
When like you said, like when you stress out because you're not doing your work, or you stress out because you're delaying yourself, that's stress, self sabotage. But when you're stressed out because you got to provide for your family and you don't have the funds, or and you're going your hardest to get it, that's beautiful. Feel me?
Facts.
Because you don't give up, and God put you in that situation to test you and test your mental, and if you keep going, the reward is 10 times bigger, bro. The reward is 10 times bigger. I like that's a valid point that you said that. That's deep.
I
That's
like
real
that.
deep.
Cause it is,
But
bro. The reward,
what's your
like
question?
Lily, he said, the reward is the biggest, bro. Cause you got it. Like, this is the storm. That's the storm for you. That's real stress right there. You know what I'm saying? That's real stress when you gotta do it for your fam. You gotta do it for the loved ones. You gotta your house getting. You know what I'm saying? Your house about to get took. All this. That's real stress. So if you're not, I feel like if you're not going through something that's like that deep, it's like you have to re-question yourself. Am I really stressed? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like I said,
Yeah.
it's all mental, bro. It's literally 90, like the night, like a lot of this stuff is just mental stuff that you just have to like tell your brain. You have to reprogram your brain, bro. Literally, like everything
And
from
and yeah, and to go off what you're saying, like the people who are stressed like that, those are the strongest people because they tell us like, yo, we're gonna make it. I gotta go through it. Like it has to get done. Like it's no like, oh, I can't. I'm not. It's no sad. Like it's like they go get it because they have to go get it. You feel me? And those are the strongest minded people right there, bro. And they don't look at it as stress. Like people who really go through stuff don't look at it as stressful.
facts.
They look at it just like another day in life. Like they going to get it.
Facts. You know what? One thing I just
Right.
thought
I
about
like
though,
that.
like when most people get in situations like that, it's like it can be self sabotage at first. You know what I'm saying? To get to that point. You know what I mean? So yeah, these people are strong minded, but it took them like to for that situation to happen. So that's like we were saying, God strips us. So that might be their moment where God stripped them, and now they realize, oh, I have to turn it up a notch, or I gotta trust God because these things
Yeah.
that I did was just self sabotaging. Because if you're working two jobs, like say if you was working two jobs, you
Yeah.
didn't have kids, like you was at a point where you didn't have to do all these things, and you was living swell. You know what I'm saying? So it had to be something in the process before that you self sabotage, or you know what I'm saying? You was self sabotaging because at this point you wasn't stressed. You was self
Yeah.
sabotaging yourself to get to this point to where now it's like, oh, I gotta grind and I gotta do this for my fam because you self sabotage yourself a few months before, a year before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe 2 years before you had your kids, you was living good, but instead of saving your money, instead of investing, you might have been spending on things you don't need, self sabotaging. You know what I'm saying? Like he's saying, go to parties, go to clubs because most of the times when you have kids, if you have kids and you single mom, single dad, and you stressed out, you got to work 2, 3 jobs. It's obvious that you was doing something that you shouldn't have been doing in the process. You know what I'm saying, to get to that point. So it's like that before it gets to that point, you have to kind of just already be trying to change your mindset, already be trying to get it in life. You know what I'm saying, before bad things happen like that. So I
Mhm.
feel like it may have been stressed before these situations even occurred. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that's what I think on that. Okay.
That's I like that. Yeah, I like that you said that. I do agree with you. Because every reaction has a counter reaction. You feel me? So everything you do is gonna have a reaction. You feel me? So that's deep. I like that. I really do like that.
And then once they get
I
through
like that
that,
a lot.
everything cash money. You know what I'm saying? They good. They good after that. So I got a question for you.
And yeah, for sure.
Have you ever
Yes,
felt
sir.
stress? Like, if you have felt stress, how did you get through that stressful moment?
I mean, when it comes to stress, before I'm gonna speak on before because now I be my heart be at ease. But before, like when I was stressed, I used to just be like questioning. You feel me? I was in doubt. I was
Mm,
always like, dang, like bro, no way this supposed to happen to me, or like, dang, no way this way it's supposed to go. You feel me? So I think for me to get out of those stressful moments, I just had to like just sit back and understand that it was worse before this. For me, like I've been through worse. Like eh, the situation I'm in now is better than what I was in. You feel what I'm saying? So I think we always got to just look at the beauty of things. We don't look at the beauty of things enough. We just look at how bad something can be for us or how it's hurting us so much and stuff like that. So I have been stressed, and I don't get stressed now. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like when I have a moment of thoughts of questioning, all I do now is just go read. I just relax. I self
mm.
reflect. I think the biggest thing for me before I wasn't self reflecting or I wasn't relaxing. So now I learned to just relax, bro. Like it's all gonna work out. It's all
I
gonna
like
work
that you
out.
said that because relaxing, that's all being patient. And I feel like stress can also come when you're not being patient enough. So, like, always wanting something
Yeah, that's
real
deep.
quick, you could stress yourself out by wanting something too fast or something that you want fast and you're not ready for it yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, God hasn't prepared you yet, but you're stressing yourself out because you're not there yet. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like stress comes with well, on the opposite side of stress is patience. You know what I'm saying? Patience and peace because
Yeah,
you gotta be patient at the end of the day. Like the things that you think should be happening real fast, you stressing yourself about, is things that take time most likely. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
yeah, I feel like
yeah. No,
patience and
that
peace definitely come with that journey of being in stress. What you were saying to say?
yeah, yeah. I agree. I think being stressed out, we look at it the wrong way. I mean, it's so deep. Like being stressed is such a deep thing, bro. Because there's two sides to it. It's like it's a stress because it's self sabotage, and it's a stress because like it's God's plan. You feel what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And but I think the self sabotage stress is like it's your fault. You chose the road. Like you chose that route. Like God knows everything we're gonna do, right? And He places like obstacles and roads and paths for us to go down. And you chose the route of stress. You chose the route of discomfort. You chose the route of being down on yourself. You feel me? And we once the route comes to end, you start to question like, damn, like why is this happening to me? But the route right next to you was peace and happiness and patience. You feel what
Facts.
I'm saying? And we avoid that road because what it takes, what comes with that road, what you lose in that road, and
Facts.
things
That's
that we
facts.
just not saying prepared for. But I got a question though, actually. I got a real this is a deep question.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
What's a self-sabotage moment that you had during high school?
Self sabotage moment during high school. Hmm. I don't know. Like high school. Okay. I'll go here. Like my freshman year, I self sabotaged myself playing football. Right. Like I could have went to, this camp to play football and stuff, but instead I told the coaches I didn't have no ride. When the whole time I had a god brother that could have took me. I had my mom that could have took me. My god dad that could have took me. So I had all these people that could have took me, but instead I self sabotaged myself by telling the coach I had no ride, I couldn't go, and doing that, I ended up not being able to play on varsity my freshman year, and I ended up getting hurt, and all these different things happened. But if I didn't self sabotage my moment or that moment, I would have just went to the camp. I probably would have been on varsity, wouldn't have got hurt or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't regret it. It's just that was a moment where I, self sabotaged myself in
Yeah.
that moment. How about you though? That's a great question. How about you? When did you feel like you self sabotaged in high school?
Self-sabotage moment was for sure going to Osceola. I'm not gonna lie because like I'm gonna give it a buck. But I'm so happy I did though. I did I'm so happy I did.
Facts.
It's like Point Siena is right around the corner from me. All my friends, like I'm graduating with, going right over there. But I self-sabotage myself because instead of me going to Point Siena and having a local like right there, you feel me? Everything
Literally.
that could be. I went to Osceola and I put myself in a position where it's like one, I didn't like the school, honestly and truthfully. Like I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like two, I'm just there to be there. Like I have no, like, I'm playing football and stuff like that, but like man, I wasn't getting no playing time. I was just there to be there. You feel me? Like I was just, I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for. You feel me? I'm hoping for the moment to come. And yeah, like me going to Australia for me, but I'm thankful I went to it though. You feel, like I look back and I say I'm thankful. You feel me? So that was a self sabotage moment, but I learned from it. You know, a lot. That's another thing too, bro. People don't learn from those moments. People don't
Mm-hmm.
reflect and see the beauty behind those moments. Like those are, like I'm not gonna lie. Like as much as I didn't like Australia, Australia taught me a lot. Like also to give me that discipline. Like also to give me that structure, that motivation, that keep going. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like
Like without
like as
Osceola,
much
we
as I
probably
didn't
wouldn't even
like
be
it,
here.
yeah, but also I'll be, you feel me?
All types of stuff, bro. Osceola gave, like he said, that discipline. Very disciplined. It gets your mind. I feel like they,
Yeah,
they, they
so
built us with mindset, and that was because of sports. Sports, you had to be mentally strong to play at a school like that for sure. Because if you wasn't, coach was gonna get in your ear. We
for
seen
sure.
players coach get in your ear. We seen players quit at all types of schools and stuff. Like we go to a different school, and there's people with weaker mindsets, and they just quit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we see things like that, and it's like,
Yeah,
we grateful that we even went to that high school because they taught us how to be strong,
yeah.
disciplined, you know what I'm saying? Like not let nobody get in your ear, you know what I'm saying? Accountability, bro. Like a lot of things you kind of just learn from
Ability, yeah.
schools like that, and it just teach you to be
And
great.
and the people we were around, the people we were around also like watching those older guys like go get it. You feel me? They were go
Facts.
getters. Like every class had like two, three, 5 stars in it. Every class had somebody go to a big D1 school. You feel me?
Facts.
So we around winners. We around like people who want it. You feel me? So it just kind of got embedded in us. Like dang. And the crazy thing is about it's with any it became with life. You feel me? Like
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't about football no more. Like that's one thing I love about it. Like that's one thing I'm thankful I'm on Arsenal because like it wasn't about football no more. It became about life. Like you got to
Yeah.
go get it in life.
That's
So
facts.
once I unlock that key to my life, bro, like it just came easy. And I wrestle too. I ain't gonna lie, like wrestling was lit. Wrestling was lit.
That boy was
Wrestling
a
gave me that
wrestler.
real. I think that, you feel me? But yeah, nah, for sure. Nah, for sure.
So I
That
gotta,
was
I
my
got,
self sabotage moment.
I got another question. So, how can someone not sabotage or self sabotage their next relationship? You know what I'm saying? Before they even get into the
Ooh,
relationship, how can they not self sabotage what they about to get into, or you know what I'm saying? Things like that, yeah.
that's deep. That's deep. So for relationships, relationship is totally different though because relationships comes with two people. It comes with two,
Mm.
right?
Mhm.
So as a girlfriend, you're supposed to be the emotional support, and as a boyfriend, you're supposed to be the provider, right? If one person is self sabotaging their role, or they're not doing enough, or they feel like they're not doing enough, it makes the relationship unbalanced, right? It kind of
Mm.
throws it off, and then as one, you guys become self sabotage, right? So when it comes to a relationship and getting into your next relationship, you got to make sure your partner is going to perform her role to her best of the ability. You feel me? You got to understand that, like, your next partner, whatever she wants to do in her life, she has to pursue it to her fullest ability. Like, she can't get in her thoughts, and she can't, like, lower her self-esteem, because once she does that, she's going to throw herself off, and it's going to throw you guys off as one, as a couple, because at the end of the day, you got to be a provider, you got to pick your person up and stuff like that, right? But it's like, if I gotta focus on you, then I gotta focus on me. That's a lot on my plate. I'm a human. You feel me? We're one, but that's a lot. That's a lot to handle. So going into your next relationship, we have to make sure your person is going to match you. Yeah, your person has to match you. From your person has to have a standard that you have. Like I was talking about last time. You feel me?
Mhm.
Like we don't want to get a person whose standard is party, 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 and you trying to build your future. Feel what
Facts.
I'm saying? You want to build someone. You want to get someone who wants to build a future with you, and that's how you don't self sabotage your relationship. The way you don't do it is by finding you. You have to find you in a person, because it happens. It's really it happens a lot. And don't go into your next relationship taking so much from a person. I think that's how we really self sabotage,
Mm.
because we expect so much. We expect so much
Facts.
for this person to do this and do that and do this. Like you can't do that. You just been with that person for 2 months, 2 3 weeks, let alone, you feel me? So
I like that you
I like that you
said
act.
that.
That's a really good question.
I like that you said that because a lot of us, like 1 month, 2 month in, we get to thinking about future shit. Like it's not bad to think about being married and stuff, but say like you just met somebody a month, you're already thinking about kids, marriage, like you planning all this in your head, and then when your person in the moment doesn't act how you would expect them to act if they was your wife 5 years later, it can sabotage. I like that you said that, bro, because that's facts. That's
Yeah,
what a lot of us do
yeah,
though.
that's deep. Yeah,
We're like, oh yeah, bro, I can't wait, bro. I'm gonna have my kid, do do do. Like it's not bad, but you having a high expectation going
yeah.
into a next relationship. You ain't even date the person yet. Y'all not together, nothing yet, and you already having these thoughts. It's like, what do you call that? I forgot what it's called. It's called dang, I forgot what it's called, bro. When you like talk good and stuff like that, like I forgot what
Oh,
it's called, bro. Not
over
not
over. It's over. It's
you know what I'm talking
I
about
don't
though,
know.
right?
But I feel you though.
Hold
I
on,
feel
hold
you.
on.
I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Let me tell you how I feel about that though. This is how I feel about that, right? Let me tell you how I feel about that. So I do agree with you, right? But
Mhm.
let's say you get into an next relationship, right?
Mhm.
And then you and your partner, you guys don't even discuss marriage. You guys don't even talk about marriage, right? Or you guys don't even talk about kids or anything like that. So it's like, in your relationship, what are you guys dating each other for? What are you guys with each other for?
Mm.
If it's like the discussion has to happen, correct? Like it has to be mentioned, it has to be brought up. And to go back what you're saying, you can't you can't brag and bribe about it. You feel me? You can't
Mm,
set the end goal and think the end goal is already gonna happen. Like a lot of people say, I'm gonna marry this person, but don't want to go through the ups and the downs with the person. You feel
mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Or a lot of people say, I'm gonna marry this person, but when the person does one thing wrong, or when the person doesn't do what the other person expect, it's like, oh no, I can't be with this person no more. This person not worth my time. This person not for me. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts, yeah.
So I think the marriage has to be discussed, because that's the end goal in a relationship. You feel me? You can't just date a person for 10 years. You feel me? The goal is to be married.
That's facts.
So you do want to mention it. You do want to talk about it, but just don't have an expectation on the person. Don't set a standard that you wouldn't set for yourself. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you mean. Like for example, just like kind of like manipulation. Like you know what I'm saying. Instead of expecting like your person to do one
Mhm.
thing, but you could do whatever you want.
Mhm.
I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that right there.
Mhm.
I like that. So
Yeah.
I think that's it, bro. I think I'm done. I think I don't got no more questions. You got any
Yeah.
more questions? You done?
Yeah. Nah, I like that. That was smooth. Man. That
That
was
was
W.
smooth.
Yeah. What we have 40 minutes, 50 minutes?
40, yeah, around 50, bro. That's calm. That's calm. But
So
yeah.
what's your closing words for today though? Let me know your closing
Mm,
words.
my closing words for the day. Going based off the topics we talked about. Let's do fear, peace, chaos, stress, self sabotage. So my words of the day would probably be like, you gotta find peace within yourself first. I feel like a lot of us try to look for things on the outside of us, and everything starts from within your mind, within your heart, within your brain, everything, bro. I feel like it all starts on the inside. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like until you find peace with yourself, until you start changing your mindset, because I feel like a lot of things that we were told growing up, a lot of things, dang near everything is like, you know, based off somebody else's
A
opinion.
lie.
Yeah, a lie based off
Yeah.
somebody's opinion, and you have to go out and find your own meaning, find your own purpose, find your own peace. Like what makes you happy, what makes you at peace. You know what I'm saying? Because I can be at peace doing content, walking outside, journaling, but your peace might be, doing something else, like I don't know, cutting hair, doing your hair, something like that. So I feel like you have to find peace and purpose within yourself first instead of trying to look for it out here, and that takes time. So you have to take time with yourself, meditate, pray, um, sit by yourself for a little bit without your phone. So just find peace within yourself first before you try to look for it out here, because you're not gonna find it out here. I promise. I promise you not. How about you though?
Right. That's fine.
Hold
I'll
on, you
probably say be
froze. Hold on, hold
patient,
on.
bro. Be patient through it all. Be patient through
No,
the
no, 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 no.
stress.
Alright, you good, you good, you good.
I'm on I'm good.
Yeah, oh, that's why you on 2%. Alright, go ahead. Finish it
I'm
up.
on I'm on 2%.
You good, you good, go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, yeah. Be patient, bro. Patient is the key to everything. As long as you stay down and understand that it's going to get better, you're going to be good. Not saying always understand that the end goal isn't the world. The end goal is heaven. So once you flip your mind to the goal is make it to heaven, life opens up. All right. So flip your mindset to the goal is to make it to heaven. You feel me? Make it to heaven is the goal. And once you flip your mind to that, life opens up, and just stay patient, bro. Really, that's all it is. Stay patient.
That's facts, that's facts. AW, man.
That's really it.
But that wraps up episode 8, man. We love y'all. This Life Podcast official. Hey, y'all can follow us on all social medias. We on all social medias if you guys want to check us out.
Yo, we 2 streams away from 10 episodes. 2 streams
Facts,
away.
bro. Facts, bro.
Two
We
streams
about to be
away,
at
bro.
episode
Next
10.
Thursday.
Next Thursday, actually. 1
we
week
gonna
from
bring a
now.
guest. Next Thursday we bring a guest. Next Thursday we have a guest
Okay.
here for y'all.
Okay. I like it,
That's
bro.
what we
I
do.
like
That's
it,
what we
bro.
do.
I love it, bro.
Yeah, for sure, for sure,
But
for
yeah,
sure,
guys, we gonna go ahead and see
for
y'all
sure. That's what
later.
we do.
Hope y'all all enjoy y'all days. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all stay prayed up, stay happy, be at peace, be patient. So hey, it just take time, man. We out of here, man. Peace.
Peace.